Jazzman was representing the school in many sports. One of them was football. Jazzman himself was an all-round student, very good at academics and sports as well. He played many schools in the area, and Jazzman was part of the school's team. I met him last year during a camp in Italy, and I selected him to join my academy because he was the player with more potential in that group of players. And he is a very good player. Especially the mental aspect of this player is very strong. He's a very hard worker and a very good learner. It has been a pleasure to work with him for 1 month every day, training in the morning with me, one-to-one training, and in the afternoon with a team that is connected to my academy. And as I told you, this player has a very good potential, but the most important thing is that he is very strong. He can work very hard every day, and working this way, he improve a lot and really fast. And as regards the technical and tactical aspect of this player, what I can say is that technically he is very good. He uses both feet at the same way. Maybe he has to improve with left foot, maybe on the long balls and shooting, but his right foot is very good. He's very fast with the ball on his feet. And tactically, in my opinion, he should improve how to move on the field. The position sometimes is not the best one, but working with a team and with me in the morning, he show a lot of improvement. So it's very easy to work with this player. And physically, he is very fast, and his strength is good, and endurance is good. But what I think is that if you work every day in a good team, in a good level, in a college, or in the right team, you can really improve a lot. And because as I told you, the most important thing of this player is his mental strength. Is very strong. You can ask him to work for 2 hours, very hard, and he does. What I can say at the end to you is good luck, Jasmine, for your future career as a football player. I hope to see you soon as a professional player, because you can be a professional player. So good luck, Jasmine.
I met Jazz about a year or two ago. He joined our development setup, and he's a very aggressive player. Jazz is one of those hard-working players who does not give up, and we always push him very hard to do his best all the time. Jazz has played out of about 26 games of our league. He's played pretty much most games, more than other players. He's played about 20 or 21 games, excluding the cup games, the domestic cup games that our development teams are involved in. And out of those games, Jazz, I think he's scored about 13 or 14 goals with the most assists. He's in the top 5 players that have most assists, with about 9 or 10 assists so far last season. And with Jazz's aggressiveness, I think he'll go far. And at his age, Jazz has got most of the qualities that most teams, clubs are looking for. He's got the height, he's got the aggressiveness, he's got the eagerness. You know, when you're a soccer player, there needs to be that desire that drives you to play. And with Jazz and his qualities, you get that in him.
I met Jazz when he was still about 8 or 9 years old at Stella Football Club. I did some private coaching there, and he attended some of my classes. And that was our first interaction. And then probably 3 or 4 years later, we met when he came, and I was at Amazulu. He was part of the trials process, so he came to trials then. really enjoyed coaching Jazzy over the years. He's a boy with a great sense of humour and a great attitude towards the game. He's always very much the kind of kid that kind of guy that brings the team around him and lightens the mood, and he's a really important character in our team. I think he's got the ability to earn money in the game. I definitely believe that, but I think also he's an intelligent boy and a creative boy, and I think with it as well, football can open doors outside of the professional game to him, where through education and through bursaries, etc., he might actually go on to gain something out of football that isn't necessarily tacitly football.
I started playing football at the age of 4 years old at a local club called Bayview, and from there I developed a love for the game. I never thought that I'd achieve the things that I've achieved today from 12 years of playing. But yes, I started at the age of 4. I started by kicking around in the yard. I started doing taps at the age of about 6. My father trained me from a very young age, and from the age of 7 I moved to another club called Stella FC in Glenwood, and from there I established myself, and I grew and eventually I last year played for Lamontville Golden Arrows right here across the road, and I scored 11 goals and about 9 assists in about 20-25 games. From those experiences, then I went to Italy. In 2017 I went twice, firstly with the club ESS, and then I went for 10 days, and fortunately I was scouted by one of the scouts. Then in November 2017 I came back. November 2017 I went up again for another month, and I was on trial for 4 clubs, and two clubs wanted me. I do get a lot of support from my father, dropping me off here, dropping me off there, training, indoor games, football games, official football games, trainings with the school which finish very late. My mother always provides me with the food that I need to consistently play my games, and the school gives me a lot of support, a lot of support. They advertise me, and they make sure that I'm on top of my game at all times.